Hello everyone, Danny Garola here with stampinthepinkbarn.com, coming to you from a very, very hot Tucson, Arizona. It's actually kind of windy right now. So you guys might hear I have one of those big window shades over my window because we get the evening heat really bad on the side of our house, which is where my window is for my room. And we have the shade on there so it will kind of block some of that really, really radiant heat that comes through our windows. So you might hear that because the little prongs on them have broken. So you might hear that slam around a little bit. Looks like I need to fix my view here because you guys definitely don't want to look at my pasty white legs. So we will fix that. Hopefully that did the job there. I think so. We will hope. I'm at my home today and we are doing something completely different. We are doing our live here on Pink Barn Stampers group, which I have never gone live in my group. So I am hoping that this is going to work well. We will get more people coming in here because I think the group is big enough now to be able to do mystery stamping here. And then it's not confusing to have to see, if you watch it over on my business page and then have to try to find out where you need to post your card when you are finished with it. I think this is just going to work a lot easier this way. Fingers crossed. We'll play it by ear and see how it goes. Let me see who's all in here. Hello, Wendy. Hello, Denise. I'm glad you made it. Hello, Kay and Terry. Welcome. Hello, Courtney. I'm glad you guys are all able to come in today. I know it's a weird time in the day to be going live, but nonetheless, we are going to make it work. This will be recorded. So if you don't see the live, you can always catch this later. I do give you guys a full week to go ahead and get your cards made. So in other words, by the, where are we? By the 19th, I will be doing the, winner of the drawing for this mystery stamping. So the way mystery stamping works is I have given you guys supplies of the items that you're going to need for the card that we're going to make today. Now, the fun part about this mystery is that everybody is going to be making the same layout of card, but everybody's going to be using their own paper. So it's kind of a mystery on what you come up with as far as the card stock and the pattern papers that you use. And I do need to let you guys know this is not Stampin' Up! Specific. So please know that even if you do not have Stampin' Up! Supplies, you are more than welcome to join this. We just want to see the different kinds of things that you can come up with using this layout because you're going to probably be using a different stamp set than I do. You're going to be definitely using a different kind of pattern paper that I use. So it's really kind of fun to see what everybody throws together and then shares your inspiration along with seeing my card. It's just kind of fun. So, today I'm going to give us just a couple of more minutes to let everybody get in here. What have I chosen? I have shown you guys what I have chosen for this month. So if you do not know what mystery stamping is and you do want to read more details about that, if you visit my blog, stampinthepinkbarn.com, on the right hand side there is a column that says categories. On that you can scroll down and it will say mystery stamping. If you click on that, you're going to see June's mystery stamping pop up there. And when you do, just hit the little read more, and then that will bring up the whole blog post. Then you can see exactly what all is detailed there and how you can get your cards entered. You're simply going to make the same card as far as layout wise as I do, and then you're going to post a picture of your card here in this group, Pink Barn Stampers group. Now, I will put this video over on YouTube. So if you're watching this later on YouTube, you have until the 19th, which is next Wednesday of June, to get your card created and become a part of the Pink Barn Stampers group if you're not a part of that. I do have a couple of questions on there that you can go ahead and answer. And then my only requirement is that your profile picture is a real picture. So within Facebook, if you have a Facebook page, if you have not set up a picture on there, it's just going to be like a silhouette of a head. And so to become part of the group, I do require people to have a photo in there. Now, it doesn't have to be a photo of you per se. It just has to be a real photo of, you know, either your pets or some flowers or anything, really. It's just more for me to make sure that we're not getting, and trust me, it's not even foolproof that way, to make sure we're not getting a bunch of trolls in there. And because we all know that Facebook kind of has issues sometimes with other people duplicating profiles. So it's just to make sure that, you know, and normally if I get a request and it looks a little fishy, I'll typically message you and be like, hey, is this you? Because even on my personal page, I will have people come in that I'm like, wait a minute, I'm already friends with that person. Why is it asking me again to their friend requesting me? So I'll just send a little message and be like, hey, is this really you? And they're like, no, there's something going around. And then that's typically if somebody lets you know that they have received a friend request from you and you have not sent those out, I highly recommend that you go in immediately and change your password, because that means somebody has hacked into your thing and snatched your friends list and your profile information. And that's how they've duplicated it. So you need to immediately change your password. Again, not saying that that's going to 100% fix that, but that just stops them at that moment from continuing on. And people will normally, you know, if they know you and if it's a friend that is already on your friends list, they're going to say, hey, wait a minute, I've already got that person on there. This is a little fishy, and they'll normally message you and let you know. Okay, so on with that rant. So we are here for mystery stamping for the month of June. I do this every month with you guys. It's just to get us all creating together. Now, I will let you guys know that when I do the drawing, it is not on skill. It is not on anything of that nature. It is everybody who participates gets added into the drawing. Simple as that. As long as you've created the card and you've taken a picture and you've put it in this group, then you know what? You're going to be entered into it. And I keep a tally. Every time I see somebody throw a card in there, I do ask that you put the card in the comments, either of this video or when you see the card that I've created tonight. I will post it, or today. I will post it as soon as we're done here. I have to take a picture of it and stuff and then post it. And then that is normally where I want you to put the picture of your card. You're going to see it say Mystery Stamping June Challenge. And please drop your photo under this, you know, card. So, but if you can't find that or you're struggling with that, just put it here in the group. I will still add you to the participation list, okay? Just so you know that you're not like, I can't find it. The things are wonky. I get it. These groups and stuff can sometimes, things can get lost in the shuffle. So if you've made a card, just put it on the group, in the group, and let us all see it, and I will add you to it. Hello, Karen. Okay, so one more thing before we get started. I want you guys to all be aware that we have a fabulous bundle sale going on right now. So most of our bundles or actually all of our bundles besides the sweet collections are always going to be 10%. But right now, through the end of June, we are adding an extra 10% off on those. So in other words, you're going to save 20% off. Now, this is excluded only for our stamp and die bundles. So not a stamp and punch bundle. I really want to make sure I clarify that so nobody gets confused and you go over to and you place an order with me and you try to add a stamp and punch bundle and then you wonder why it's not taking that extra 10% off. It's because you have to do a stamp and die bundle. Okay. So dies are the little ones that come in this. They're metal like this, and they will come with that stamp set. So it's a really, really awesome deal right now. This also goes through the end of the month, if I didn't already say that. So you're going to definitely want to grab these. If you've been eyeballing a bundle and you've been kind of waiting, this is the time to do it. Okay. Okay, this is my current host code. So just to let you guys know, when you spend $35 or more with me and you use my host code, I am going to send you my weekly card kit, which this last week I featured the what was it? The country birdhouse. So you will receive a kit in the mail if I can find my cards that I created. Where are they? Oh, there it is. I was going to say I'm missing one card. So I created these little cards here. So you will get a kit including envelopes that will include all the products to go ahead and make that. The only thing that I do not include the stamp and the dies. So in order for you to create the same exact cards, you will have to go over and buy that bundle if you don't already have it. But I will give you all the scraps that you need. I don't die cut any of the stamped images. That's something you would have to do. Other than that, I give you everything that you need for that. Plus, I also include the envelopes. Hello, Leanne. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So here in the group and on my blog, I have said that you guys needed to have a piece of cardstock. This is going to be your base. This is the 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. So this will be our card base. So I'm going to go ahead and fold it on that score line, and I'm just going to burnish that down to make sure that that card stays closed. So then I can go ahead and decorate the front of my card. Now, your card base can be whatever color matches your pattern paper. I just chose white just to be on the simple side. Then I have said that you need to have a piece of pattern paper. This is going to be 2 by 4 1/4. Now, this one that I have chosen to use is the Full of Life Designer Series paper. Now, this paper is really fun. It is full of beautiful colors. Look at all of these colors that are in with this designer series paper. This is some awesome paper. So if you guys have been looking at it, know that there are so many patterns and so many colors that this coordinates with. Okay. So that is what we need for that. So let's set that aside. Then I have said that you need 2 pieces of colored cardstock, whatever's going to match your paper. You need 2 of these. They are going to be 1 1/2 by 4 1/4, both the same. Then you need your little white piece. This is going to be where you do your stamping and your sentiment, both together. This is 2 by 3. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started with this card. I am going to choose for my stamping, I'm going to use Blueberry Bushel, which matches this paper here. And I'm going to go ahead and bring in that Berry Burst, which is what I have on my cardstock here. And then I have chosen to use the Labeled with Love stamp set. Now this is a bundle, but this is a punch bundle. It actually comes with the Labeled with Love punch. I have not used it yet. Clearly it is still in its package, and we are not going to be using any kind of dies or punches today. I'm keeping this simple. So we are going to use this. I have chosen to use both these images of my butterflies, and I haven't quite chosen what I wanted for my sentiment, but this is what I'm going to be using. Okay, so the way this is going to work is we are going to take both pieces of our cardstock, and those are just going to get set just like that. They're just going to touch in the bottom and then spread at the top. Now you can decide how far out you want those to go. If you want them to go all the way to the corners, you can do that. I just like to watch the space down here and the space up here and try to make those more symmetrical. So you can decide what you want to do there. Then our pattern paper is just going to go right in the center of that, but it's going to go a little bit lower. It's not going to touch those. It's going to come a little bit lower than that. So you actually might want to raise those up if you want this to come closer to the bottom of your card. Again, your discretion, but that's just what it's going to look like on your card. We're going to do our stamping on this here. So what I have chosen to do is take my Blueberry Bushel, and I'm going to stamp. Now I'm not sure if I want to turn this little butterfly a little bit. I think I'm going to angle it just a little bit this way, like so. Now I did the solid print in the Blueberry Bushel. And then I'm going to do my Berry Burst with the outlined image. I'm just going to place that over the top. Hopefully I don't get my big head in here. Okay, just like that. Now when it dries, look, I've stamped it over here to see which one I liked better. If I liked the Berry Burst on the inside and the Blueberry Bushel on the outside, but I really liked the blue on the inside. Now this is just a scrap piece of paper. With the Berry Burst on the outside, I think that turned out really neat. Especially when it dries, you can start seeing the veins of the wings. Right now it's awfully dark on that, but it will dry. Okay, and then I've got to decide, this is where when you put your image on there, you've got to figure out what sentiment is going to work best beside it. Now we've got this one here that says, "You are loved." The happy birthday might fit, but I don't like the way that looks. I think I want something that's taller and thinner in sentiment wise. I have enjoy your day. You know, I think I might do enjoy your day. Now, if you want to get fancy, and if you have this stamp set, because these words are kind of split apart, you can actually do one half of it in the blueberry and then cover the other half with like a little Post-it and do the other half in Berry Burst. But I'm just going to go ahead and do Berry Burst for this. Just like so. Okay, let that kind of dry for a minute while we go ahead and adhere our, this glue is almost empty, so I want to use it up. So I think I'm going to set it just like that. I'm going to barely, well, this one, well, it is where it is now. I should have turned that in just a little bit more, but I'm going to have that just kind of lightly overlap that. Okay. Now this piece is going to go right like so. Look how pretty the backside is. You could even do something like this with some watercolor. See how pretty that is also? If you wanted to, you could pop this layer up with some dimensionals. Okay, push that down. Now we've got our little sentiment label here. I'm going to pop that up with dimensionals. This makes really fun birthday cards. If you want something that's just quick and easy, if you've got a lot of cards to send out, like if it's a major birthday month in your family and friends, this is a fun card to just kind of get those cards out the door and in the mail for a quick little fun layout here. Okay, there's that. Now, I'm not sure. I did say that you could do some embellishments, are optional. They're always optional. You can choose what you want to do. No. Nope. I need to organize these. I've got crazy amounts of these and they are just, see, some of them we don't even have anymore. I haven't gone through these. There's a blue, but I don't think that's the right color. I mean, we could do something like that. Ooh. Let me see. I was thinking, nope, that's not the right color either. And that is not, ooh, those are fun. I'm not sure if we still have those. If I could use the blue from this one, that's what I was kind of looking for. There it is. That's the one that I want. So many to choose from. Where do you get the mystery stamping instructions? This is the instructions right here on this live video. This is where I give you the instructions. If you're looking for the supply list, you can visit Stampin', S-T-A-P-I-N, The Pink Barn, all one word, .com. If you go, that's going to be my blog. When you go there on the right-hand side, it's going to say categories. If you scroll down just a little bit, you're going to see where it says mystery stamping. If you click that mystery stamping category, it's then going to take you to the June mystery stamping, and then it's going to take you to just kind of like a half picture. So right below it, you're going to see a little bit of wording, and then it's going to be highlighted in, let me see what color. I think it's blue, but let me just check really quick. Come on. If I can get my mouse to work. Yeah, it's in blue, and it's going to be right below like the heading, the wording, and it's going to say read more when you click that read more. So just know anything that is highlighted in blue on my blog is a clickable link for you to go to things. So just know that. Oh yes, you are absolutely correct, Courtney. This is one of those sets that they did do with the the 3 dies. You're right. I forgot about that. I went ahead and got the punch because I plan on doing a class with this, an in-person class here. And so I went ahead and got the punch because it's just a lot easier for people to punch out their thing than it is to try to get a bunch of dies to go through. But if you want this bundle and you want this bundle for that extra 10% off, this does have the option to choose the dies. So yeah, you are absolutely right, Courtney. I'm glad you brought that up. It's hard to keep track of all the things, believe me. So I'm glad you guys keep me on track. My poor brain, I swear. Okay, so I'm going to just add some of these little, oops, where'd it go? I was thinking I would put that in the center, but I think it's going to get lost. So I think I'm going to add this down. I'm going to add that one right there. And then I'm going to add a big one up here. And then another little one down here. There we go. Just some little bling on there. And these are called the Tinsel Gems 4-pack. So it's got, I didn't even show you guys the other color. It's got the lemon lime up there. So it's got 4 different colors in it. And it also coordinates very well with that paper. Okay, so there's those. Okay, so this is what your card will look like, besides the fact that you're going to have different paper. But this is the layout you're going to use for this card. So I hope you guys have fun. It was very simple. So please don't feel like it's an intimidating card. You guys got this. I promise you can do it. And if you don't want to use 2 different images here, you don't have to. You can absolutely just put one image in the center and just save the inside for the sentiment in here. So, you know, you guys have lots of options with this. That's why I make them simple like this, so you guys can dress them up as much as you want. Oh, perfect, Karen. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Yes, this is so exciting. Like I said, I hope to see so many of you guys, since it's not so confusing going live on a different group. I hope you guys get to make your cards and get them in on that drawing. Let me show you guys what I am giving away. I almost forgot. So I have a pack of the Textured Chic Memories and More card pack. So this is going to come with a bunch of these little small parts that you can put right on your card front. There's some little stickers back here. There's actually big, what are those called? The big sheets that have the different colors. I'm not going to open this because this is going to go to somebody, so I don't want to open it up. But this is what is up for grabs for the giveaway. So yeah, everybody who enters a card will get put in the drawing for this Texture Chic Memories and More. And so I will do the drawing next week on the 19th, which actually happens to be my youngest daughter's 15th birthday. Woohoo! So I will do the drawing for that. And I normally post it around 5 o'clock Pacific time. So if you don't see it in the morning, you still will have time in the morning to get yours done. I know some of you guys are on the East Coast where you're like a 3 to 4 hour difference than me. So just know that you have until 5 o'clock Pacific. So that would be 6 Mountain, 7 Central, and 8 Eastern to get your card done. So you guys have lots of time if you're on the East Coast. All right, you guys. Oh, my cup was loud. I didn't realize it was empty. So have fun with this card. Thank you guys so much for coming in here. I will go ahead and get this. I have to take photos of this and then I will get it posted. So then you guys can put your card photos under my card. And you're also going to see the replay of this video. It should pop up right away. But if not, I will add it to the challenge for this. Okay, you guys, have a wonderful rest of your week. Have a terrific weekend. I will see you guys on Monday live over on YouTube for my next week's free card class. All right, you guys, take care. Bye-bye.